had the iPad now for about 6 hours or so, and been using it for the full 6 hours, and these are my impressions. The software feels very basic. I mean, it doesn't feel like a blown up iPhone version. It's got a lot more features than that does, but it just feels like there's a lot more that can be done. And maybe that's what's coming out in the next couple of days with the iPhone 4 launch that they're having on April 8th. Maybe, I don't know. As for now, I'm glad I got it, because for me, I was going to get a laptop. But when they announced this, I thought, you know what, that does everything I use a laptop for. Browsing, email. I'm not a power user. I've only recently got into all the movie editing and stuff, and my Mac Mini's given up when it comes to that. And instead of getting a laptop to do both, I decided this was going to be my everyday computer, and I might invest in, say, a Mac Pro or an iMac for the more power usage stuff. So movie editing, Photoshop, that kind of thing. Music. But this definitely I can definitely see where Apple were coming from with this. The market for this device, if you really actually think about it, is enormous. How many people need the full power that a laptop gives? Not very many. Yes, I mean, it's always good to have and not use than to not have and need. Like RAM. I mean, this is a 64GB version. It's got all my music, which is around 30 gigs. It's got all the apps, and I still have more than half of the hard drive left. Which is, I mean, that's exactly what I got it for. It's got plenty of room. I can't ever see me filling this up. But it's slick. The 1GHz processor, the A4 chip, it holds up perfectly. I mean, full browsing, full just skimming really fast. You don't get the little checkerboard effect. Really smooth. Everything is just really well crafted. The Wi-Fi issues that I've seen a lot of people complaining about, where even when they're right next to the router, they don't get any, they get very low or no signal at all. I get full bars when I'm in this room, which is in the room next to where the router is, and I get full bars when I'm downstairs. The only place I didn't get full bars, where I got one, was when I was out in the garage, but I was just doing a test to go around the house to see where it worked, and I didn't expect it to work down there. It's quite a distance, a lot of rooms to go through the signal, and I didn't expect it. I'm not going to be using it in the garage, so it doesn't really matter. So I don't know what their issues are. I don't know if it's an isolated issue with just a few iPads or what, but my iPad's Wi-Fi seems to be working fine. I'm at full bars right now. The YouTube app is great. I don't think I'll go into all that right now. I think I'll save the app reviews for another video, but this was just a general overview. It fills the market. It fills the space that Apple was intending it to. It's not a replacement for a laptop. It's an alternative to a laptop. It's not a replacement for your iPod Touch. It's an alternative. If you need an iPod Touch, if you need the portability of an iPod Touch, get an iPod Touch. If you need the power of a laptop, you need all the features a laptop offers, get a laptop. But if you don't really need those features like power or portability, if you're just going to use this for basic, I mean, if you're going to use it for basic browsing, email, chat, that kind of thing, this device is definitely worth looking into. I started to use the analogy when it first was announced that a lot of laptops are like Ferraris, and you wouldn't use your Ferrari to go down to the grocery store. That would just seem like a waste of... That's not what they're designed for. Don't use them for that. Yes, you could use it to go down to the grocery store, but a lot of people, that's not what you're going to use it for. This device is not used for power. It is meant as an everyday needs computer. That's exactly what it is. So as for that, it's 10 out of 10. Definitely. There's no other device that I can think of right now that is anywhere close to this ease of use and just everything that it offers. All the people that are doubting it and, oh, it doesn't have this, it doesn't have that, just give it, what, 4 days? Give it, no, not even that, 3 days. And you'll see on the 8th when Apple give a sneak peek of the iPhone 4 software, just exactly what this is going to be able to do, because pretty good rumors are stating that it's going to bring multitasking, that kind of thing. Yes, they're not going to come around and stick on a little camera, but like I said in my other videos, for instance, with this shot right now, we'd have to be holding the iPad like this, and no one would want to chat like that. It just doesn't make sense. So all the people that are saying it doesn't have this, it doesn't have that, it doesn't have this, blah blah blah, they're expecting full laptop in a device that thin. It's just, they're expecting too much, basically. They want all the eggs in one basket at the beginning. They're not willing to wait. They just want it to do everything they want right from the beginning, which is understandable. But just let Apple do what Apple does best, and that's product innovation. They might not get it right the first time, but I guarantee you within releases they will get it right. That's just how Apple is. And this has been a this has been a overview, my opinion, of the Apple iPad. Catch you later.
3, 2, 1.